Hey all, John here, and I saw a video this morning by Paul Madam Sin. It was show 745, but it's actually from Chris Rekkid Talk, and it's his 4th anniversary, so he wants you to show 745s. He gives like the rules for each one, and I'm going to do it. I haven't been watching a lot of videos, so my apologies to Chris, but I will put a link to his channel. He's got good stuff. He's always hunting for records and thrift stores and everything. Pretty cool channel. But congrats, Chris, and let's get on with it. So 745s. And the first one is show a cool picture sleeve. And I'm going to show one of the best picture sleeves. It's Bill Haley and the Comets, Shake, Rattle, and Roll. This is an EP. And what's cool about this EP is this was before Rock Around the Clock became a hit. It's just tucked there on the B side. And actually when Rock Around the Clock came out in 1954, it was just the B side. It took a year later to get into Blackboard Jungle, the movie, before it got really popular. But it's an awesome rock and roll picture sleeve. You got the hot rod, you got action, it looks fun. It's definitely marketed towards like teenagers. And this is one of the first rock and roll picture sleeves. This one kind of started it all. Show a cool company sleeve. I'm going to show this one. This is really cool. It might be overlooked because it's not that obscure, but Capitol had a lot of sleeves in the 50s, but I think this mid-century modern for the late 1950s is just awesome. I have it on a Gene Vincent record here, but with the Capitol building, it's just a beautiful time period of a sleeve. Now, show a record with a small hole. If you're overseas, you show the big hole and vice versa. I pulled this one out because this is sitting on my wall. A good friend gave this to me years ago, and I kind of lost touch with him, but this is, it's just one sticks out in my head because the record shop owner wrote Original Tri-Center, and it's Jerry Lee Lewis. This is another EP, but it's got the English Tri-Center, if you could see that. And that would get popped out. Like Paul showed one of these. I'm not copying them. It's just the easiest one to grab. And show a colored vinyl. This was also easy because this is, I think, the first record in my blues R&B box. And this is Faye Adams doing Shake a Hand, which might be her first record, but this is early 50s, and it came out, I think blues R&B came out on red, or they were trying to do red for blues, green for country, yellow for children's records, but this is one of the early colored. It's a little bit, it's just in VG, like it's a worn record, but it still plays, but awesome tune on Harold, Shake a Hand, and Elvis Presley definitely listened to this record. Show something with parallel lines, like parallel lines, the lines going across, which is a lot of the old 45s. I picked this one because it's got 3 lines going across, and it's a great record. But this is on the Tops label, and it's got 3 parallel lines. And why I pulled this one, Tops was the label that did like knockoff hits, budget records of the current hits, but they were cover versions. They would just knock them off and squeeze them onto this lo-fi EP, 4 songs for 49 cents. And I even bought it for 49 cents. Someone kept the price. I probably put that sticker on in the 70s, who knows. But the reason I pulled this, the cover they're doing or one of the covers, is Transfusion, the Nervous Norvis song, which was a great novelty track in the 50s. About a guy getting in a car accident, and he's singing in this like hipster zoot suit 1930s kind of jive talk. And the guy they get to cover it is Scatman Crothers, if you could see that, which is like the perfect guy. This is the perfect vehicle for a character like Scatman Crothers to do his hip talk. Show a cool label on the 45. So this one's wild to me. But Fire Records, this was a big hit by Buster Brown, Fannie Mae, in maybe like late 50s. But Fire, they kind of wrote this label Fire with like, looks like flames around it. But when it came, like when they updated the label, they decided to put like a flame on the record. And then the Fire, where it's written with flames, almost looks like it's fuzz. And then if you look at this, you know, once you see it, this is quite the label. But you had to imagine they knew what they were doing. And now the last one is a valuable record that you found for cheap. And I don't know how valuable it is, but I know it's not a cheap record. But I found this on like a roadside in New Hampshire, like where they have the antiques and junk on the side. There was like some records, and this was in there. How this got there, I have no idea, because this is from like actually California. It might be, I don't know if it was Pacific Northwest. I can't remember, but band called the Frantics doing this awesome instrumental called Werewolf. Very spooky, guitar based. It's got a guy doing a little monologue over it, and there's werewolf noises. And the B-side is No Werewolf. It's the same instrumental without the spooky noises, but it's a slow-moving, kind of creepy instrumental. And this is the song the Cramps kind of stole and mutated and turned into Don't Eat Stuff Off the Sidewalk. And this is just a killer find, this promo version with the sleeve, and probably for $1 or $2, if even. But that's it, Chris. Congratulations. Cheers, everyone. Adios.